Do you know how many trees we kill in one school year? The average person uses 35.9 grams of paper. We received this data from the class trash collection on paper waste we took. The mean of the data was 35.9125 grams. The median was 19.25 and the range was 279. The standard deviation of the graph shown is 57.18.
On an average, our school uses 2,087,930 grams of paper each school year. That equals to the weight of 7,475 and a half tigers.
In your high school career alone, you contribute to killing 72 trees in the 4 years you were here. Do you know how long it takes to make 25 reams of paper? 15 years.
Printing paper is made of fibers, water, clay, calcium carbonate, retention aids, dyes, fluorescent winding agents, a wet strength agent, and starch. All of the materials needed to make paper are renewable except for dyes, sizing agents, and other chemicals which are non-renewable.
Renewable means that the resources will be depleted by use, and non-renewable use is something that cannot be grown or generated. After these materials are obtained, they go through the manufacturing process, which calls for turning pulp into trees. These calls for the debarking process, and then it goes through the grinder to be fine sawdust. They go through paper bleaching, which calls for brown tree pulp to turn with the fibers white. The pulp then goes through the beating process. The pulp is finally turned into paper in the fortifying machine through moving mesh screen belt. The final process is the dyeing stage, which smooths by metal rollers that gives that clay coating to the printing paper.
The factories have a third party that stores all the product. Then when the store wants to buy them, the order for the product will be either shipped over to the store or will be taken by a delivery truck. One of the machines used to make paper is the Fourdrinier machine. This machine alone costs $1 million to $30 million, and they usually have 5 in a small factory. That's $5 million to $150 million on just one machine to make paper.
If everyone decided to print two-sided and reduce the amount of paper we use, we would save as a school over $200 on printing paper a school year. That's 8 big trees we're saving and putting back into the environment.
Just 8 trees, right? When paper is not recycled, it's put into landfills that can be very harmful to the environment. All the inks and dyes found in the paper can leak into our water supply and damage our bodies. Uncycled paper in a landfill gives off methane, a greenhouse gas that is 23 times more powerful than carbon dioxide. Paper production itself releases sulfur oxide and pollutes our water.
Producing recycled paper requires 2 to 3 times less energy, reduces air pollution by 75%, and saves 60% of water pollution. A paper mill produces 5 to 25% of nitrogen oxide, an odorless pollution that is harmful to animals and plant life. It also contributes to acid rain. By reducing, the school can save money that is spent on printer paper, and trees can be used at a lower rate. Also, we can preserve the non-renewable resources. This will even help the environment because trees help reduce the carbon dioxide that is one of the causes of global warming. The more trees, the better.
Do you know it's free to recycle paper? And you get $5 per every ton that you recycle. So save the trees.